I've known Jason for a number of years, probably 20 years, I don't know. It's been a while. I stopped counting. And during that time, his focus has always been on affordable housing.
In my opinion and in my mind, if the housing piece, if the foundation is off, then everything else is kind of off. You know, I've always dreamt of being able to provide people housing that will not only allow them to be able to afford just the necessities of life, but also a few luxuries. Without the accessibility, or without, having access to affordable housing, that makes all the rest of it very difficult.
For Jason to be the person that is always thinking about his job, number one, and how can the bank do better with making sure that they're bringing the best they have as far as products to the communities, making sure that the products that they're bringing, that people can take advantage. Again, for so often, some folks feel like their answers have always been no. How do we turn their no into a yes? And sometimes it's just listening and figure out what the needs are. It's an honor to know someone that I truly know and feel that the characteristics that Terry had, that Jason had some of those same characteristics. I don't know if Jason can cook or not. We never talked about that.
Terry was a large man. For those who know me, know that I'm a large man. And so, in some ways, I feel like Terry reincarnated. But he left a lasting impression and a lasting impact on the housing community in the number of units that he was able to have constructed under his watch at MSHDA. And for me, I want people to be able to know and understand that the work that I do isn't for me. The things that we go through aren't for us. The things that we go through are so that we can be a living, walking, talking testimony for people that come behind us to know what is possible, right? Know that there is life after death, right? Know that there is hope for a future. That's one of the impressions and impacts that Terry left on the housing community. This guy's a legend, right? And he is, I can only hope that the legacy that I leave is even a fraction of the legacy that he's left on this industry. I cook a little bit. I consider myself a grill master. I'm not sure everybody would, right? There's levels to this thing. But actually my favorite thing, my favorite tool for cooking is a wok, if you can believe that. I love stir fry.
The impact that Jason has had is just tremendous, because as we look back over the years, the number of wonderful people who have been, who received the award in the past, and I was thinking about Jason and his work, his ability to know what's going on in the area of affordable housing, his ability to serve on various boards. And sometimes we do this work and we go unnoticed, and people really maybe do not want to be recognized. But I just thought when it was time to nominate someone, I thought of him, and I was honored to submit his name and his information, and then to have him selected. It's just an honor to know someone who's out here giving 100% each and every day.
When I look at the folks who have won this award over the years, these are like people that I look up to as mentors for me in the business, in the industry, and it's just really humbling for me to be among that group and recognized in this way by this award. It's for me, it feels like a pinnacle award, like the pinnacle of my career is being recognized through this award, and it's really quite an honor and a privilege for me to be recognized in this way. The challenge with thanking people is that you will inevitably forget somebody. But I first like to thank God for blessing me with this opportunity to do the work that I do. I'd like to thank my parents for the example that they left for me, that they instilled in me, the values that they instilled in me. I'd like to thank my wife for being a rock, and for, keeping the home front good so that I can go out into the community and do the good work that I'm able to do. I like to thank Michael Taylor. Michael Taylor was my first official community development boss, and he gave me an opportunity to really dive deep into this work here in Michigan. I'd like to thank Mark McDaniel. Mark has been a great mentor for me over the years. Jim Lowe, another mentor and a partner that I've done a lot of work with in this space. I'd like to thank Glenn Wilson, who is just a tremendous affordable housing developer in the state. And I actually serve as the chairman of the board of his organization in doing the work that we do. And I'd like to thank Linda Smith for the nomination for the Duvernay Award. Like I said, I've worked with Linda for a number of years, and we've gotten into some good trouble together. And so I'm grateful to her. I'd like to thank Fifth Third Bank for allowing me to continue to do this work that we do day in and day out. And I'm grateful for this award. And I'd like to thank the committee who selected me for this award this year. It is not lost on me that there's probably a ton of competition for an honor such as this. Like I said, it's a pinnacle award for me, for a career that I couldn't have dreamed of being in, right? And to be recognized by this community for the work that we're able to do is really, really fulfilling to me.